As you can see, there's a bit. I have been kind of really bad replying to comments, but I hope the content kind of balances it out. And you can see that I really am off grid. I'm amazed to have service, good service here. But yeah, just a quick morning time live stream. It's like 10 in the morning. Been awake for like 6 hours or 4 hours. I woke up around like five ish, but didn't get out of bed till six. Just out here, completely off, off the grid, completely off the grid. Um, yeah, but I just wanted to answer some questions. What it's kind of been like living out here, um, Southern Oregon, summertime right now. Pretty clear skies. But yeah, it's been a real trip to be honest. As a lot of you know, I started this van life adventure in Anchorage, Alaska, and I was living in the city. So I was always just bouncing around trying to find the best place to sleep at night. And I know that's what a lot of YouTubers who are in the van life showcase. Or they also showcase like maybe going down to Arizona or New Mexico where there's a lot of free places to stay at, and that's cool too. But since I moved here to Oregon, so I've just been able to have a lot more freedom. Just being able to live in my van, like I could park, anywhere. I feel like this place is truly a private campground. The campground I've been really uh, looking for my whole life. So like living out here is kind of crazy. Um, there are bears, there are mountain lions, there are skunks, anything. Anything could happen in this area. You know, um, Sometimes I just look over into yonder, and I really have no idea what might pop out. But you have to be really prepared, really aware. Um, like really getting lost for almost a week and a half in the wilderness. It taught me a lot. It taught me to really tread softly, walk with determination. Try if you can know where you're going. Um, Taught me a lot of survival skills. Really toughened me. Not having a sleeping bag or tent, or really the basic backpacking gear. Um, it makes all this a lot easier. It makes van life easier. You know, um, I can show you the off-grid home we made down there, where another worker used to stay at. But since I switched positions with him, uh, living in my van has really been it's really been a breeze, and it's just like every day, just like waking up, and with all this like nature, I think it's definitely a few acres. It's just been amazing, and I feel like there's just a lot of information to share. It's just there's a lot of information to share, a lot of experiences that I feel like people can apply to their lives elsewhere. Hey, peace and love, third chapter. Thank you for watching, as always. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot, that what I try and experience and showcase with you guys and gals, it can really just make any other type of life that much easier. Just like I feel I'm not gonna be in the rural situation forever, but it's just it's another step in life. I'm really trying my hardest. Wow, peace and love, third chapter. You the best. Um, yeah, and I just like I truly love all my subscribers. I love all my commenters. Like, I'm literally out here. Let me hop down from my van real quick. Like I'm really out here just trying to live. Just being a part of the land has been like a real trip. And um, I know when I started in Alaska, a lot of people could really relate. And it really meant a lot. to just understand, how the city life can really affect an individual. Um, but it's important, no matter where you go, it's just important to always have that type of peace and just uh, grounding with yourself wherever you're at. You know, I'm not 100% Buddhist, but I always say like Buddha could go to the mountaintops and find nirvana, but it's like in the city, in the concrete jungle where you truly empower yourself. And I feel like if I was to give the city another try, um, it'd be like a completely different experience. And yeah, but like my van right now is pretty minimal. If you want to see, it's kind of messy, so I'm not gonna do a full tour. I'm gonna do a full tour a little bit later. But it's still been pretty comfortable. Pretty minimal once again. Still have the Goal Zero battery. Hey, what's up, Colin Shotgun? Nice to see you. Always nice to see you. But yeah, pretty basic. Still got the memory foam, so nights have been pretty comfortable. And that's what it's about, just making sure your comfort and your convenience is relative to you. You know, really, I'm really glad. It's like I got the van because like I feel like the van experience just keeps growing. And just to like um, be in all these different situations, but have the van like be the saving point. Like a month ago, I had to put a 10-foot ladder in my van. I bought a new ladder. Um, the van, like I can have my whole living situation in there, and it's still quite a great utility vehicle. Um, for where I'm at. But yeah, just gonna go on a nice little hike. But yeah, definitely a lot of new videos coming soon. I have a lot of videos queued right now. I've just been really busy with work at the moment and just kind of taking in nature. I'm barefoot right now. Let me show y'all. Let me show you the feet. Look at that. Look at that clay and dirt and barefoot. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. This is home. Honestly, I could just set up tent wherever I want. I have a friend coming, hopefully next weekend, to camp out, with me. And it's really cool. It's like that's like the hangout I'm into right now. Of humans, just something really natural, simple, minimalistic. Like I did get lost for a week and a half, but I really feel like I found myself, over a week and a half. And that's probably the underlying message. I want to make a few more videos of the post, Blair Witch Survival Project, because there's just so much like enlightening ideas and thoughts that have been coming over the past following weeks of it. But yeah, just like keeping things like just more simple and just focusing on what's important. I mean, there's still so much stuff I love about life, but like when you're really pushed to a challenge, and how important it is to challenge yourself, that's when you truly learn something, and anyone can challenge themselves, it doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing. I mean, me in general, I'll be working at 9 or 10 p.m. at night over here. It's just always like an anxiety attack, it's always just a trip, like to just have all this room and space. And yeah, as time goes by, like I really just want to keep sharing with y'all, like I watch YouTube as well. Hold on. Alvera da Costa, nice to see ya. Love you all, by the way. I love every single one of you. But yeah, I just want to keep things interesting. I just want to keep things like hype and keep things diverse and dynamic. And I also want this to be an interactive channel. Like if people have suggestions on certain type of content, I'm also all for that as well. Like I said, I am trying to be more uh, proactive and just active in general with replying to comments. It's just that I have a lot going on. I have like a huge queue of music too that I need to make for people as well. Long story short, I am working with Snoop Dogg's oldest son, Calvin. Um, so that's a project I've been working on, about 10 beats with that. But yeah, it's just like, like I just got a lot going on, and sometimes there's just a lot of comments. And honestly, I like to give my 100% when I reply to comments, but I do see everything. But I usually have to take a few hours out of the day to truly reply to all the comments and emails and messages on social media. So yeah, at least I'm here for y'all for sure. I'm always meditating peace and positivity to all of you, and I'm just trying to survive. Also, so I like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't feel my channel's that normal. So it's not like it's abnormal, but I'm just trying to do the best I can to present the best information. I got a motorcycle life video coming up. A friend came over and he crossed countries on his motorcycle. So he basically has everything he needs on the back of his motorcycle, which is pretty freaking awesome and minimalistic. So I got that coming. There's actually a lot of van life people that come to the property. So I am trying to um, get more of that going, which is really interesting. Like van life in Oregon is just like another another thing in life. I'm gonna walk down a private road right now. But yeah, so I'm trying to get more van life documentaries or like van life tours of other people, possibly in the future. And like I said, I had a friend on his motorcycle too. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more interactive, a little less about me. I always like doing the product reviews too as well, because it just shows like just stuff I like to use and maybe other people might be interested. Um, but yeah, I'm going as I go. Uh, but yeah, definitely would like to make more van tours. Yeah, for sure, because it's just there's so many creative people, and I feel like it's not just the actual tour, but just also seeing their philosophy behind their perspective on van life. Um, and I also have some videos just talking to other people, what they think about me being in the whole van life thing, for like over a year now. So yeah, like one of my best friends, who's hopefully gonna come here and camp out. She lives pretty close, like 30 minutes away, but she knows about me living in my van. But I like to record it to just show y'all and really expand how other people think about it who aren't in the van life. Um, that's awesome, Alvaro. That would be great to get on the road. It's perfect time, high season for touring around America. Um, a friend just came from Florida. Him and his cousin drove all the way from Florida. They checked out Washington, Oregon coast, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, they said they really enjoyed it. Just some city slickers from Atlanta, and it just shows like, like they were living in they came out in a Mercedes-Benz SUV, but they were, sleeping in that for a week and like feeling the cold mornings. And like even that, like I could see it in the brother's eyes that like, it's just like it just changes you, to just get out there, and just experience different stuff, so I probably should. It would be cool to interview them too, like, cause like, people living in the city, like they're like, you're seeing the nice luxury cars drive by and stuff. But I wanted to ask them like, what do you really think about, uh, the whole SUV life, even though you're in a, super luxury SUV. But it's still, it's a beginning step. Something new. But yeah, just wanted to hop on. It's been a while since I did a live stream. Um, just stepped on a rock, hurt my toe. But yeah, just wanted to catch in with y'all. Peace and love once again. Stay peaceful, stay positive, stay productive, stay progressive, and stay proactive. As always, I really feel like that affirmation, there's a million affirmations you could use, but that, as with many, has really been making my life just beautiful. Making it what those affirmations stand for. But yeah, once again, it's Divine Zeal, living in my van. Hope to give another updated van tour whenever I clean my van out. But I'm out here working. Peace and love. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for checking in. I will see y'all later. And don't be surprised if I upload a whole bunch of videos within the next week. I'm kind of in queue and I need to get a lot off my chest. Peace and love. Love y'all. The awkward stopping of streaming.